last November up until the end of this November, so I'm going to share some scripture there. And Jacob, one of the scriptures that I'm going to be sharing is about how there is enough. So in Matthew chapter 6, verse 9, y'all can look it up. Jesus teaches us how to pray. He says, "Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name." Then he says, "Your kingdom come." And your kingdom come, what does that mean? He says, give us this day our daily bread. Give us enough. There's enough when the people of Israel were in the wilderness. There was enough for everyone. Those who had more shared with those who had little, because God provides enough. And then Jesus says, pray, forgive us our debts as we forgive those indebted to us. So we don't want the poor to be having to go in debt to get their basic human right of health care. We don't want 180,000 recent month in Pennsylvania to be cut off, a third of those in children. So that's the kind of kingdom that Jesus teaches us to pray for. And notice, your kingdom come, your will be done. Where? On earth, as in heaven. Are there 180,000 getting kicked off of health care in the kingdom of heaven? No. Are there so many children getting kicked off? That would not be the case. Then, because of this location, we also look to Matthew chapter 25, verses 31 to 46. And Jesus says, he tells a parable that when the human one, when the Son of Man comes on the judgment seat, and by human one, he means, as we'll see, the marginalized one. When the marginalized one comes on the judgment seat, the nations will be evaluated. Notice it says nations. And the nations will be evaluated. There will be the sheep and the goats. And it'll say, I was hungry, you gave me food. I was thirsty, you gave me drink. I was sick and in prison, you took care of me. I was naked, you clothed me. And he says, well done. And then they're going to say, well, when did we do all of that? And he'll say, what you did for the least of these, those 180,000, you've done for me. But unfortunately, right now, we're not doing right by the 180,000. So we're kind of on the other side. So he says to those on his left, I was hungry, you left me go, even though there was manna for all, even though there was enough for all. I was thirsty, you didn't give me a drink. I was sick, I was in prison. Because of all the complicated reasons, the side effects that Matthew said. And so he said, when you as a nation have not cared for the least, you've not cared for me, the human one. And so I think what we're talking about here is about seeing the face of God in everyone. We're talking about how in the vision of Jesus, who for me as a Lutheran pastor is living, that when my Lord's vision is when we lift from the bottom, everyone rises. So let us just pray that, Lord, yes, we want your name to be honored. We want you to be revered as the one who brings this message of the kingdom coming to the earth, where everyone has enough, where no one needs to be in debt, where every child, every human being has health care. Bless this witness, melt our hearts of stone in this nation, and give us hearts with flesh that we can hear these stories told. and so that we can bear witness to a different way in a different kingdom, because it does not have to be this way.